Hi friends, welcome back to YouTube channel MacTech Know-How. Please like, comment, share and subscribe and press the bell icon for the new videos. Today's topic of discussion is from Science Standard 5, Food and Health. This video is divided into two parts. So this is part 1. Carbohydrates and fats together are known as energy-giving food. Carbohydrates gives us energy to work and play. Cereals, bread, sugar, potato, etc. contain carbohydrates. Fat is the source of stored energy in our body. It gives us more energy than carbohydrates. Butter, ghee, oil, etc. contain fat. Vitamins and minerals together are termed as protective food. Vitamins keeps us fit and helps us to fight diseases. Carrot, milk, green leafy vegetables, etc. contains vitamins. Minerals helps us in our growth and development of our body. Milk, yogurt, green leafy vegetables, nuts, brown rice, etc. contain minerals. Proteins. Proteins is also called as bodybuilding food. Proteins are essential for growing children. Milk, meat, eggs, fish and peas are excellent source of proteins. To keep yourself fit and healthy, you should drink 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. Roughage means fiber, which is present in fruits and vegetables. It helps our body to get rid of the undigested food. So, question number 1. Name the different kinds of nutrients in food. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals and water are different kinds of nutrients in food. Define balanced diet. The food we eat daily is called a diet. Our diet must contain proper proportion of all important substances like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals, vitamins, water and roughage. This forms a balanced diet. Right? Importance of sleep. Importance of sleep. During the hours of sleep, the cells of the body recover from the work of the day and builds up supplies of energy for the next period of activity. Regular hours of sleep at night increases our efficiency and strength to work. During rest, our muscles relax. Our breathing and heartbeats slow down. After a good sleep, we feel fresh and are able to work again. Question number 4. Write importance of exercise. How does regular exercise helps us? Importance of exercise. Exercise helps keep the muscle in good tone. It helps us to keep the bones strong and it helps the lungs, the heart and blood vessels to work well. Exercise have a beneficial effect on the way fats and carbohydrates are used by the body. Exercise also helps the nervous system by supplying extra blood to the brain. Outdoor games are good for fitness of our body and mind. Next question. Excess of junk food is harmful for our body. Explain. Excess of junk food is harmful for our body due to the following reasons. The junk food takes place of another, a more nutritious food in our diet. Eating too much of junk food induces fat in our body, which may increase the risk of heart disease by raising cholesterol in blood. Eating junk on a regular basis can lead to an increased risk of obesity and chronic diseases like diabetes, liver disease and some cancers. Compare and contrast the causes and spread of deficiency and communicable diseases. Deficiency disease, also known as non-communicable diseases. Cause. Deficiency or lack of particular mineral or vitamins cause deficiency disease. Spread. Deficiency diseases are non-communicable, that is, they cannot spread from person to person. Example 1. Lack of iodine in our food or water cause goitre or swelling in the throat glands. Example 2. Anemia is caused by the deficiency of blood in the body. This deficiency is caused by lack of iron in food. Now, communicable disease, which is also called as infectious disease. Cause, the disease caused by tiny living things called microbes, is called communicable diseases or infectious disease. Spread, communicable diseases are communicable. They can spread from person to person by contact, air, contaminated food and water. Example 1. Diseases like malaria and yellow fever are carried by mosquitoes. Example 2. Cholera, typhoid, jaundice, dysentery, and food poisoning are spread through water and food. Next question. What do you understand by infectious disease? Give two examples. Cause. The diseases caused by tiny living things called microbes is called communicable diseases or infectious diseases. Spread. Infectious diseases are communicable. They can spread from person to person by contact, air, contaminated food and water. Example 1. Diseases like malaria and yellow fever are carried by mosquitoes. Example 2. Cholera, typhoid, jaundice, dysentery and food poisoning are spread through water and food. Next question. How can we prevent communicable diseases? We can prevent communicable diseases by taking the following precautions. In case of infectious disease, the patient should be kept isolated. Infected articles like cloth, towel, utensil should be kept separate and disinfected. After a patient recovers, the room should be properly disinfected and whitewashed. Drinking water should be boiled to kill germs. The surrounding around the house should be kept clean. Toilets and drains carrying wastewater should be washed daily with phenyl. All food articles should be properly covered to keep away from dust, flies, etc. Wash fruits and vegetables before eating. Wash your hand before eating anything. Many diseases such as measles, typhoid, tetanus, polio, mumps can be controlled through vaccines. Next question. List the germs and explain them. Also mention the diseases caused by the germs. Communicable disease are caused by germs. Some disease-causing germs: bacteria, protozoa, virus. Bacteria. These are very small organisms having different shapes: rod-shaped, twisted, round. Diseases like meningitis, typhoid, and cholera are caused by bacteria. Protozoa. These are single-celled microorganisms. Diseases like malaria and amoebic dysentery are caused by protozoa. Virus. Viruses are the smallest microorganisms. Diseases like common cold, influenza, measles, and rabies are caused by viruses. Next question. How do microorganisms spread communicable diseases? Or it can be asked, what diseases are spread through direct contact, or air, or water and food, or insects, and how they are spread? Communicable diseases are spread in many ways. Through direct contact, diseases like chickenpox, smallpox, scarlet fever, scabies, and ringworm are spread by contact. Spread. A person gets the disease from another person when they come in contact by using the same towel, clothes, or utensils used by the sick person. Through air. Diseases like common cold, flu, pneumonia, tuberculosis. Mumps and measles are spread through air. Spread. These are spread through air by coughing and sneezing by the sick person. Through water and food. Diseases like cholera, typhoid, jaundice, dysentery, and food poisoning are spread through water and food. Spread. Germs in the stool of a sick person may be carried by water or the food directly or carried by hands. Flies and other insects sit on the dirt heap and catch the germs. Then they leave these germs on our food and water. When we eat that food or drink that water, we fall sick. By insects. Diseases like malaria, filariasis, yellow fever, typhus, plague are spread by insects. Spread. Diseases like malaria, filariasis, and yellow fever are carried by mosquitoes. When mosquitoes bite a sick person, they pass on germs to a healthy person. Typhus fever is carried by lice which lives on sick person. Plague is spread by fleas that live on rats. Next question. What are the symptoms, causes, effects and diagnosis and remedies for jaundice? Symptoms of jaundice: liver, blood or gallbladder problem. Skin looks yellow. The causes and the effects of jaundice. Jaundice happens when there is too much bilirubin, a yellow-orange substance in our blood. It is found in our red blood cells. When these cells die, the liver filters it from the bloodstream. But if something is wrong and our liver can't keep up, bilirubin builds up and can cause our skin to look yellow. We can get jaundice due to many reasons. Some of these includes hepatitis. This infection is caused by a virus. It may be short-lived, that is acute, or chronic, which means it can last for at least 6 months. Over the time, it can damage the liver and lead to jaundice. Blocked bile ducts. These are thin tubes that carry a fluid called bile from the liver and gallbladder to the small intestine. Sometimes they get blocked by gallstones, cancer, or liver diseases which leads to jaundice. Diagnosis of jaundice. Doctor gives a bilirubin test which measures the amount of substance in the blood, a complete blood count, that is CBC, and other liver tests. If the level of bilirubin is very high, then the person is suffering from jaundice. Remedies and treatment of jaundice. If you have an acute viral hepatitis, jaundice will go away on its own as the liver begins to heal. If you have blocked bile duct, your doctor may suggest surgery to remove the blockage followed by medication. Write short note on vaccination. Vaccination is a way to protect people, especially children, by acquiring immunity against certain diseases. Vaccines are made of small quantities of dead or very weak germs of a particular disease. Nowadays, inoculation against whooping cough, tetanus and polio is available. If there is any disease of this type, immediately go to the nearest doctor. So please like, comment, share and subscribe and press the bell icon for new videos. We'll meet in the next video very soon. Till then, goodbye.